Hello everybody and welcome to day 4. We're getting pretty close to the end now, sort of. Not really, we're not even halfway. Huh, because I do the, yeah, we've got an extra day of, I forgot the word. Oh well. Anyway, just gonna cut straight into this. It's Ace Combat. It's the challenge one that probably very little people have seen. But I wanted to put this on there because it's just interesting to me. And maybe some other people as well. But yeah, this came about because of what I'm pretty sure was a joke that was to basically just do a challenge run of this game with the worst plane. And if you go through like the list of the planes the game gives you, the worst plane you can actually use just in the base game is the F-16. And I've done that before because I really like the F-16. But then the person that set the challenge just basically laughed at me and said, no, not that plane, the DLC one. Which, this plane is actually worse than I'm pretty sure any plane in the game. And it kind of shows. The F-16, I was able to go through basically, like, all of the missions. I don't know if I actually went through all of them or not, but I went through basically all of them, like, fairly quickly and quite well. But this plane is just kind of bad. It's an alternate version of a different plane that the other plane is so bad that it, one, doesn't have missiles equipped to it, so you can't use it in actual missions, and you have to go into like this free roam world to actually use it. And this version is worse than that because it's just weighted down by the missiles, I'm guessing. But it's quite bad. The missile carry limit, which as you can see there, is like 84 and then 20, which 104 missiles is not enough for this game. The planes that you're supposed to have by like the end of the game have 120 missiles roughly, just like the base missiles, and then they have about 50 of the special ones. But that's because the later missions have a lot more enemies on them, and there's a lot more actual targets, and all the targets have more health. And even after all of that, you probably still need more missiles. Luckily, this game does this thing where if you run out of missiles, it will slowly regenerate them over like 10-20 seconds, and then you'll just get like 2 more and then have to wait for that countdown again. But that's kind of an issue because most of the missions are time based, as you can see in the top left here. And the time kind of screws you over a bit in this plane because while it is fairly quick, like it's one of the quicker planes that you can get, other planes can actually be faster than this with upgrades. Granted, you can put the same upgrades on this, but you kind of want them for missiles and stuff, and like maneuverability, because this thing is just a drag car in plane form, and it makes it very, very difficult to do basically anything. But either way, it was a fun challenge, and that's why I put it here, because it was just an interesting concept that I kind of wanted to do, because I wanted to show off Ace Combat on one of the channels, and it was just nice having it here. I've really enjoyed this challenge, even if it wasn't like a proper game playthrough thing, because one of the achievements in the game is completing it in like 2 hours, and I managed to do it. But I'm pretty sure I was in a party with the person that set the challenge for me to do this with as well. But yeah, I can definitely complete this in like one stream, but I didn't want to because it's just a fun game. So I thought, you know what, I'll slap a challenge on it and just record that. But like I said, at some point this will go up on one of the channels because it's not actually up there at the moment. And when it does, I feel like it will be an interesting video. But anyway, I shall catch you tomorrow. I hope.